We welcome you to our meaningful meditation for this fourth weekend of August already, August 23rd, and we are going to be in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 16, this Sunday, and this is the story you may or may not recall when Jesus is talking to the disciples and trying to figure out who Jesus is, and Jesus is really giving them kind of this invitation to have authority, to be able to build the church, and specifically draws out Peter as the rock, the one who's going to be a specific person to help structure the future of the church in Christ's name. And it really gets to this question of leadership and power in order to have any kind of successful part of God's kingdom. And when I say successful, I mean healthy and helpful and compassionate. How do we use the power that God gives to us? And sadly, we know of examples where power is given and it's not used in healthy and helpful ways. And so that's really the challenge, is how do we as people of faith use the wisdom, the physical strength, the love that God puts into us to make a difference in this world. And Peter is a great example of someone who kind of struggles with what this looks like. So we'll be looking at Peter as an example. Also in the Old Testament, in Exodus, the story of the midwife, and perhaps not something that we've studied a lot before. So again, an example of having that authority to make a difference, and how do we use that privilege and part of who we are. So that is what we'll be looking at this Sunday on the 23rd. We also will sadly be having, as part of our coffee reception, a time for us to say goodbye to longtime members Margaret and Bill Gillard, who are heading down to Ohio to be closer to their son. They've been here for over 40 years, and it's a huge goodbye and a difficult time. So we wanted to have a specific time in which we can say thank you and honor them. We'll have some cake and some good food as we think about all the ways that they have helped us to be the church that we are today. Also, looking ahead to the 30th, we will have baptisms for the 3 Kennedy children on the 30th. And then after the service, hope that you will consider signing up to be on a team to go out to the scavenger hunt at the grocery store, and then we'll meet up at Rochester Park with our items to donate them and to have some time of fellowship together. So that is on the 30th. And then looking long term for September the 13th is when we have our outdoor Genesis picnic. The service is still at 10 o'clock, hopefully outside. And then we have our old-fashioned picnic right after the service. And if you would like to make a pie, you can head on over to the website and find the link to do that. And also we'll have 2 bouncy houses for the kids, and so if anyone would be open to helping us supervise those, we always love to have that extra help as well. So all those things are in your Wednesday email, or like I said, you can check out on the website. So hope you're enjoying these last days through this month of August as we think about the beauty of all of creation here in Michigan that we get to enjoy in this time together. So blessings for your journey, and we'll hope to see you this Sunday on August 23rd. Peace.